Well, listen, I'm a believer. My mental custom model is a believer. Records are meant to be broken. They're made to be broken. And if whoever breaks that record, I'm always for them. I'm not, never say I don't want them to break my record. I want my record to be broken.
Anyway, to me, it's a win-win. But I'm in a no-win because if I knock them out fast in the first round, they're gonna be like, oh man, this wasn't worth it. If I let it go a few rounds and drag it out, they're gonna be like, oh man.
As the world prepares for the unthinkable clash between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather, Iron Mike has sent a clear message to the man with the perfect 50 record. No legacy is safe by declaring that records are meant to be broken. Tyson isn't just showing up for a paycheck. He's coming to shatter the myth of Mayweather's invincibility. We want to come on record and say this. Out of all these guys in the history of boxing, yes, I've accomplished more than every fighter in the history of boxing. But Floyd Mayweather isn't one to sit back. He starts by drawing a line in the sand, boldly claiming that his list of achievements outweighs every single fighter to ever lace up a pair of gloves. He isn't just looking for a win. He's asserting that his entire body of work has already ended the debate over who is truly the greatest of all time. I can tell you and and I'll say, and I'll tell you why. Tell me something and I'll tell you why. Well, the only guy that retired under that was undefeated, that hadn't tasted defeat when he retired was Rocky Marciano. Okay, so go ahead. How many world champions have Rocky Marciano beat? I would say probably what Archie Moore, Joe Louis, maybe 3, 4 high-end. So we already know I beat more. I beat more champions that's going in the Hall of Fame than he beat in his career. Period. So we gonna X him off, Bo. We got Rocky Marciano off there, so if he 49-0 and I'm 50-0, okay. So he 49, I'm 50-0, which that even if we both were still 49-0, we talking about the accomplishments. So we know I accomplished more than he did. When Shannon Sharpe brings up Rocky Marciano's legendary undefeated streak, Floyd is quick to dismantle the math behind the myth. He argues that while Marciano retired without a loss, the sheer number of world champions Mayweather defeated makes his 50 record a far more difficult and superior mouth to climb. Okay, Ali. Is Ali the same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights? Leon Spinks beat Muhammad Ali when he only had 7 fights. Yes. And if we really tell the truth, well, that's what you here for. You here to tell the truth. Oh, what's the heavyweight guy that Ali fought 3 times? Ken Norton, actually. Ken Norton, literally beat Ali all 3 times. Go back and look at the fights. I mean, we just telling the truth. And I love Ali's. Of course. Even the greatest Muhammad Ali isn't safe from Floyd's analytical breakdown of boxing history by pointing out Ali's losses to inexperienced fighters and his controversial wars with Ken Norton. Mayweather reminds the world that while others were human and beatable, he remained the only one to stay perfect. I got one for you. You just said Sugar A. Robinson, right? Yes, you had what? He had 180-200 fights. He was 175-19-6, and I still beat more world champions than him. So talk to me. Sugar Ray Robinson is often cited by historians as the pound-for-pound king. But Mayweather invites everyone to look closer at the statistics. He acknowledges Robinson's massive volume of fights. Yet he remains adamant that his own hit list contains more high-level world champions. It's a cold, calculated perspective that shifts the focus from how many times a man fought to exactly who he beat while the world was watching. And Roy Jones, and I take my hat off to Roy Jones, but did you know, see Roy? I always said this, Roy Jones, love Roy Jones. Roy Jones and Muhammad Ali is the same fighter. They defense is their legs where they can when they was young. They're young and at the top of their game. They could move once their legs went away, then they sat and done a robo-dope right, Whereas that's why the Mayweather defense, and I don't want to hear nobody call it the Philly shell, it's the Mayweather defense. Because like I said before, I mastered it. Once you master it, it's mine. Now Floyd breaks down the technical flaws of greats like Roy Jones Jr. and Muhammad Ali, noting that their greatness relied on youthful athleticism that eventually faded. He argues that while their styles crumbled once their legs gave out, his Mayweather defense was built to last forever. By claiming ownership of the defensive craft, he's telling Tyson that he has mastered a system that cannot be broken by age or raw power, making him a puzzle that remains unsolved. He dismisses the idea of relying on raw speed, proving that his ring IQ is the only weapon that never grows old. While others fell apart when their reflexes slowed, Floyd insists that his Mayweather defense is a fortress that no heavyweight power can penetrate. Because at the end of the day, even right now, Floyd Mayweather is still the face of boxing without even competing. The reason why I'm the face of boxing is because of this. Every time boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name. Because I'm still the face of boxing. Floyd declares that despite his time away from active competition, the sport still revolves entirely around his name. He points out that in every modern boxing conversation, his legacy is the benchmark everyone, including Mike Tyson, continually chases. To Floyd, he isn't just a participant in this upcoming fight. He is the sun that the entire boxing universe orbits, proving that being the face of boxing is a permanent title he refuses to hand over. He believes that names like Ali and Tyson are part of the past, while his brand remains the heartbeat of the present and the future. Even with the gloves off, he maintains that the spotlight only shines because he allows it to, making this fight his ultimate stage. Anything's possible. Hey, the price is right. I fight a lion. But Mike Tyson isn't just a historian of the sport. He is its most unpredictable force. Tyson makes it clear that at this stage of his life, there are no limits to what he is willing to face if the stakes are high enough. He isn't just looking for a boxing match. He's looking for a challenge that tests the very core of his bravery. By claiming he would step into a cage with a lion for the right price, he sends a chilling reminder to Mayweather that a human opponent, no matter how skilled, doesn't scare him. I have no animosity. We as boxing, we're two fighters, we're boxing. So this is going to be a show. I'm not knocking out anybody. Nobody's knocking me out. We're going to fight. Despite the legendary ferocity associated with his name, Tyson displays a surprising level of calm and professional respect toward the craft of boxing. He separates personal feelings from the business of the ring, explaining that this isn't about hatred, but about the show they are providing for the world. Mike isn't promising a quick knockout or an easy night. He is promising a grueling, high-level battle where both men will be tested to their absolute limits. It creates a thick sense of suspense as fans wonder if this controlled Tyson is actually more dangerous than the one who fought with anger. He's telling us that neither man is going down easy and that the struggle itself is where the true glory lies. Yeah, it's that. You think I give that up? I was minding my business. He challenged me. You look good. How you feeling physically? Incredible. You've been training. Listen, I was winning extra large. You look like I when the world questioned if a man of his age could truly compete with a defensive wizard like Floyd Mayweather. Tyson laughed and pointed to his own reflection. He reveals that this fight wasn't his idea. He was minding his own business until Mayweather laid down the gauntlet. And now that the challenge is accepted, Mike has transformed his entire physique, dropping sizes and reclaiming the incredible physical shape of his prime. He warns Floyd that he isn't the same man he was just a few years ago. The excitement in his voice is contagious as he describes the grueling training that has turned his body back into a weapon. He isn't just showing up to participate. He's a leaner, faster, and more motivated version of Iron Mike than we've seen in decades. Listen, I think it's just business. I think it's smart business. Got two great fighters with great social media. I got you. So it's a great matchup. While the fighters themselves trade verbal blows, the legends who have shared the ring with them are watching with a much more analytical eye. Lennox Lewis steps back from the raw emotion of the rivalry to highlight that this fight is a masterpiece of modern marketing. He sees two icons who have mastered the art of staying relevant, using their massive social media presence to turn a legendary fantasy into a reality. To Lennox, this isn't just about the physical exchange in the ring. It's a brilliant chess move in the world of sports entertainment. He acknowledges that the star power alone makes this a perfect pairing, creating a spectacle that transcends the sport and captures the world's attention. It's a reminder that in 2026, the battle for clicks and views is just as intense as the battle for the championship belt. No, yeah, well, I don't really take the fight that